This video is long overdue. Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Young Swingo, your commentator for today. And today, guys, we're taking that cooler that I recently pulled on my last video, and we're going to go in and see what he can do in the Fighting Legend Goku event. We're going in with a complete Movie Bosses team, so let's just hop into it. Alright, so this is going to be me commentating over hopping into the legendary Goku event. Now, these first couple phases are just going to be me talking team composition, because honestly, there's nothing to see here other than these first couple phases of Goku getting absolutely wiped. Now, right here, I have Int Metal Cooler on rotation, and that's because after Easy Yang, he is a great support. He gives all allies attack plus 30, and extreme class allies ki plus 3, defense plus 40%. So he's providing us with some very necessary defense boosts, because what you're going to find with this team when you're running movie bosses is you have one or two units that can take really good hits, but by the time you get to the end of the Legendary Goku event, they are doing absolutely nothing to stop the onslaught that is MUI Goku. He is just going to be obliterating your health like crazy. Now here I'm actually setting up one rotation that I originally didn't have. This is my first time, not my first time, but this is one of the first times I was trying out this rotation. Golden Frieza, Tech Golden Frieza, and STR Cooler. Typically, I would run Int Janemba and Tech Golden Frieza together because they can tank so well. So you would just have a rotation of people that would be able to tank like crazy. But then I found that my double cooler rotation didn't really work out well because you would have one that would have to remain untransformed. So it really didn't work out very well, so I decided to keep him. Now, I keep the 100% cooler on with Golden Frieza because they have fantastic links together and his attack set's going to be insane. So there you have the first phase done, and we're going to see this. I'll stay quiet for this one. This is fantastic work. Alright, so Cooler has finally been awakened into his final form, changing his passive skill and his super attack. So right now his passive has changed to guarantee critical hits when there is a pure Saiyans or hybrid Saiyans category enemy, and he provides different multiple additional attacks. So as we can see here, just look at how much damage he's going to do to this AGL phase. 1,000,000. Now, he's actually also infinitely stacking his attack with every single super attack he does. So, not only is Cooler critting, not only is he giving you additionals, but he's also going to be stacking his attack the whole time, meaning that every single time he comes out, he's going to be even more deadly than the last time. We're actually coming pretty close to death there. This was... The weird thing about this team is that they kind of rush the entire event all the way up to the last two phases, so I'm trying to stay away from using items because they're going to become necessary as time goes on. I believe I activate... Do I activate Cooler's active skill here? Yes, I do. Okay. So when he's not in his transformed state, he actually has a different passive skill, which in this event, because there's only one enemy, he'd be giving transformation boost category allies, ki plus 2, attack and defense plus 30%, because he's only facing one enemy. This means that he can actually act as his own support unit for his own category. So you could be running two and have one in the transformed state to be all offense, and the other one act as support for the transformed one. So it's actually pretty interesting that they release a unit like this. This Tech Golden Frieza super attack should be enough to finish up Super Saiyan Goku. And it is. Look at that attack. Oh, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. Janemba comes out here. I don't know if he's setting himself up. Yeah, you can see some heal right there from the... I want to say it's the Metamorphosis link. I'm starting to push more towards the Dokkan meter as time goes on. If you don't know, in Janemba, when he Easy A's, not only does he have fantastic dodge, but he also gets this huge attack boost whenever he gets hit for the first time, and he activates his guard against all attacks. So even if Goku were to super attack him there, he wouldn't be taking any more than like 300 damage in general. 2,000,000. This is a 55% cooler, by the way, that you're seeing right now. That just did 2,000,000 damage on the Legendary Goku event. It's wild how much damage this cooler can do. We see Broly transform here. He's going to be really important later. The last phase of the legendary Goku event is an MUI phase, which means you're going to want a physical unit to do a lot of damage. That Golden Frieza's going to finish this out. Nothing. Easy. Yeah, once you get Cooler transformed and out on the battlefield, he's going to be doing a lot. Now, I think here I have to make a tough decision. Yeah, I keep Janemba out there, which means he gets put off rotation, but I just couldn't put Turles out there because, unfortunately, even though Turles does act as a support, giving all allies attack plus 40% and extreme allies, not extreme allies, just all allies key plus 3, attack plus 40%. Even though he does that, he cannot take a hit with the life of him in this event, and you'll see that later. So yeah, Cooler just doing an insane amount of damage. That's going to be this entire run. It's just going to be Cooler keeping like his numbers up. It's just such an insane unit to put into the game. It was wild playing with him because he just keeps putting fantastic numbers up throughout this whole run. So here we're going to see a super attack against Janemba, and he takes it for like 32k. Nothing. That's honestly nothing in this event. We are under 50%, which means that Tech Golden Frieza's passive skill, if you don't know, when Tech Golden Frieza Easy A's, his passive skill becomes legendary. He reduces damage received by 80% when HP is 50% or more, but that goes down to reducing it by 50% if it's less than 49. Or sorry, less than 50, so 49 or less. But he's taking those hits. Cooler just clobbers Goku every single time. Love that super attack animation too. That roundabout. So this is where things get a little spicy, right? So I have no Janemba on this rotation, but I do have a Dokkan attack waiting for me, I believe. Yes, I do. So you're gonna see how much damage that a 55% STR Cooler can do with the Dokkan attack. I mean, he's just taking hits like crazy. He's no pushover, but if he gets supered, he's in for a world of pain. I think I get all 6 off right here. Yeah. This is a gambit because that Turles can get completely smushed. That turnaround. Ugh. Gosh, I could watch this all day. Put in the ground. 4.3 mil. And doing nearly a mil with just an additional attack. This is one of those units that I feel like rainbowing makes just so much better because you could invest all in additionals and he would just be getting off additional super attacks like nobody's business. 95k on that normal attack. I'm pretty sure I thought I was going to lose here because Broly doesn't tank very well either, and if he supered Broly, we'd be done. We'd be absolutely over with. Broly, of course, getting multiple additional attacks as he does. He's whittling away defense. I guess that's something I should also mention. The legendary Goku event stops you from lowering attack at a certain point. So there's only so long that you can go lowering attack without it. We didn't see there. We got very close to near death, but healed. But as I was saying, it stops you from being able to lower attack at a certain threshold. So I think it's... I don't know what phase it is, but it's some phase way earlier than this where you can no longer lower the enemy's attack. So, but you can lower their defense throughout the entire thing. So lowering defense, super attacks are critical because they're going to allow you to do more damage per attack. There we go. Cooler finishes it out. AGL Goku is scary because he can just straight up... Yeah, this is where we start using our items. King Yema will reduce our damage received by 50%. And this is the only way that Cooler can survive a super attack from this Goku. As much as I like to herald him as a defensive beast, he unfortunately isn't built for this. He will get completely pummeled. I think it does like 260,000 damage, at least on mine, when they get super attacked. So, yeah, pretty hefty damage. Additional super. Man, gotta love it. That's honestly one of the big things that comes into the L.G.E, honestly, when you're doing this event, is it's going to be so heavily focused on luck, because there are times where you'll be doing the right move, and it just straight up won't happen. Like, you just can't beat this event sometimes. So it's about just doing as much as you can. These next 2 units aren't going to do anything. I'm doing absolutely nothing. And I will give Cooler that. He's able to carry this entire category, honestly. With help from tanking units, but he's doing the majority of the damage. He's doing the brunt of the attack. So now Easy A Golden Frieza is just going to be able to straight up eat attacks. I was banking on that AGL Goku not super attacking this Cooler, because if he did, we would die. This is me going back and forth, wondering what am I going to do? What do I do? And I decided to do nothing, which is a gambit, but we're gonna see if this pays off here. I think everybody's super attack on this team lowers defense except for Tearless. I want to say that's what happens. I'm pretty sure. Gosh, I know. I keep saying it, but man, I love the sound effects. I can hear it in my headphones right now, and it sounds fantastic. He just bringing it back to 7th grade. Oh, this got down to the wire. So Broly here does a super, and that brings him down, and then he just does an additional attack. He doesn't super again, and Goku starts doing nearly 60k per normal attack. On one hand, how garbage is that luck that Broly didn't do it again? But on the other hand, how fantastic is that luck that Broly didn't get supered? The duality of man. And here you can see I'm building up my Dokkan meter again. The reason why in the first part of the fight I was trying to stay away from same colored orbs is because if you go too fast, you'll in Super Saiyan 3 Goku, when you really don't need to, you should focus on God instead, because God's a much trickier one because you have a lot of AGL units. And so, or not just AGL units, but he's just a hard hitter altogether, so you want to get him out as far as possible. And so now I'm trying to focus on rebuilding my Dokkan meter because it's going to come into play later. Now we have the, what's this called? Ultra Instinct Sign portion, which is annoying, but nowhere near as scary as what's about to come up. But really this just comes down to survive, get Cooler out there. Cooler is the Goku of this team. It's just like, buy as much time as possible for Cooler to show up, and he'll just clobber everybody. That's really good to see. You want him to super attack the units that can take it. And even then, Golden Frieza was not. I mean, it wasn't. I remember this. He just kept dodging. I don't know why. It didn't happen before, but for some reason, at this run specifically, this STR Goku just started dodging my attacks, and I was like, it's so annoying. We lucked out like crazy there. The fact that Goku doesn't attack at all in the end, because we have Broly on rotation right now. So, or, you know, he's floating out. So if they hit in that 3rd slot, he would be done. Broly cannot survive that. He just can't take it. Just can't take it. 46k. Yeah, he dodged again. What is this garbage? It was so horrible. I remember being so mad because I was like, why does he keep doing it? Let's go. Janemba. Dodging away. Dodges super attack. Just kidding. He doesn't. Because of course he doesn't. He only dodges normal attacks apparently. Didn't know that was part of the passive, but I guess I misread. Because he literally never dodges a super attack. It never happens. This Broly coming in. Dropping the defense. Every little bit counts, man. Man, we can't get the double supers with Broly for the life of us. Oh, never mind. Spoke too soon. That's okay. It's okay, Broly. Oh, yeah. So this is where it gets a little scary. So I used an Android 8 to recover 70% HP and increase our defense by 50% in turns. And that gives me enough confidence to keep Golden Frieza out there, even though his damage reduction has gone down to just 50% because of how low health we were at. What really scares me is that Metal Cooler in the back, because he is about to get thrashed. thoroughly. $2.3 mil. Again, just stacking up. Doing nearly 1 mil on an additional. Does Goku super this turn? I don't... There's no way he supered the Int Cooler, because we would be out of here. It'd be done. Yeah, he just didn't super that turn. Wow. And again, we lucked out at him not attacking that third slot, because even though Turles is a AGL unit, again, he just can't take it. I've done runs like this before. I got to the smallest amount of health on MUI Goku, and Turles just died. Like, you just can't take it. Can't take the hits. Look at that, 3 million attack stat from Janemba coming out. Fat damage. Just, eating hits. Dodge this. He won't. He never will. He'd rather take 90k. That's the way he rolls, I suppose. Oh. Does Turles take him out? Because I would not believe so. Yeah, he just didn't super attack for 2 turns. That's insanely lucky. Look at us. And that crit probably helped too. So now, everything changes. Everything is made 17 times more scary because this MUI Goku. So remember how I haven't been using items very often throughout this entire run because I'm trying to... Yeah, this is why. I'm trying to preserve them as much as possible. I decided to use an Android 8 here because defense isn't really worth much. I just want that health. And I put on an Icarus too, just in case. Just to make sure. Just to be sure. Better safe than sorry. Unfortunately, this Golden Freeze is not going to be able to super attack. Not that he would do much, but he would lower defense, which is important. This Broly can't take all those Fizz Orbs, unfortunately. Yep. And UI Goku just dodges and super attacks. So this is what I'm talking about with the whole... this Legendary Goku event is ultimately based on luck, right? Because if MUI Goku just decides to dodge all of Cooler's attacks or all of his super attacks, you just don't win. You can't win because he just decides to dodge. He doesn't want to get hit, like what we just saw there. If he just doesn't want to get hit, he won't. So it's entirely possible. You play all your cards right. You do everything you can possible, and you still lose because Goku decided so. Truly, you are the anime villain in this scenario because you're fighting Goku and he just keeps pulling stuff out of nowhere. DBS Broly's putting up significant damage now. 800k is actually a good amount for this Goku. And he's taking hits like a beast, probably because we artificially increased his defense and damage reduction. This was a hard decision because it looks like that Int Cooler over there is about to get thoroughly thrashed. I had to keep this Cooler as the first attacker because I was hoping to get a Dokkan attack. I didn't. But it didn't turn out to be that bad because we already had damage reduced by 35%, yeah, for the Icarus. So it all worked out. Ooh. Oh no. I don't know how much damage this does. I'm not ready for this. Every super attack had me like... Whew. That was with damage reduced, man. That's with an item active. He does that much damage. This event ain't nothing to sleep on, guy. You will be gone in an instant. All right? Vaporized. Oh no. Yeah. So there's Turles, right? Turles, as I was saying, can't take a hit worth the life of him. And so this is where drastic times call for drastic measures. Damage reduced by 50%. Actually, maybe I don't. I do. Damage reduced by 50%. This is the farthest I'd gotten with that many items. Before I only had a couple items. So I was really, really working hard to make sure that anything I used, I had to. So right now we have damage reduced by 85%, if that's how it works. I don't know. Do they stack or do they apply after one another? I have no idea. But Cooler's taking nothing. Here comes the Dokkan attack. Dokkan attacks cannot be dodged, and this is a 100% STR Cooler transformed, been stacking his attack the entire time. Let's see how much damage this TUR can bring out against the almighty fighting legend Goku. The sound effects are cool too. Just punched him. Talk about Ultra Instinct. Hello? Cooler just 4.5 mil. Look, what is a health bar? It's gone. It's literally gone. He has 3 health bars left. Again, I have to stress, there's no point in which you are safe in this event because if Goku just doesn't want to get hit, he won't. He just uses the Super Saiyan plot armor. Turles is doing impressive until... Here comes the Supreme Kamehameha. And that does a whopping 28k. I was very scared. Because before, when I used a damage reducing item on him, it did an insane amount of damage even then. He was taking like 38k on like a normal. So I had to use both at that time. Alright, so the gods have blessed us with a preferable first slot, ton of attacks. And Janemba's able to consume all those attacks. Again, this is one of the reasons why the double cooler rotation doesn't work, because then one of my coolers would have had to take that, and they just wouldn't. They just wouldn't be able to take that without another item being used. So he's nearing the end of his life here. I'm getting more text messages. And then Broly comes in and sweeps the floor with MUI Goku. Gone. Finally, we defeated the L.G.E. Legendary Goku event with a full roster of movie heroes teams, due mostly because of Kudera-sama. And I sent a friend request to you, so accept it if you're watching. 5 stones. 1 ticket. Let's get ready. I'm gonna summon. Wait a minute. No, I'm not. Hold on. Where are we going? Where's this? What are we doing? What are we doing? Where's it? Where's the banner at? I can't find the banner at all. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. There's a little thing called acting because this is a post commentary. All right. Goku rides in alone. Absolutely no one there. Super Saiyan. Shot. Welp.